welcome back to my channel, Book Talks with Yo. My name is Yoanna and today we are doing the Ho 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 author tag. I really hope you've had lovely holidays and you spent Christmas surrounded by your loved ones. Inspired by this holiday atmosphere, I decided to do the Ho 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 writing tag that was originally created by Kim Chance and Melissa Hope. I found the original video and I will leave a link down to it in the description box as I really enjoyed watching it. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into the questions of this tag. So, the first prompt is Santa Claus, and the question is, if you could ask Santa for one thing off your author bucket list, what would it be? We are starting with a good question for an indecisive person like me. If I could ask for one thing, and if it had to be a material, physical thing, I would probably ask Santa for a free subscription to Scrivener because I've been wanting to try it for a long time, but my university wallet cannot really afford that right now. So yeah, that would be it. And if we're not talking about something material, I would probably ask Santa for an agent, because this is also a big part of my author bucket list. So yeah, Santa, if you want to give me those things, I won't be mad at you. The second prompt is The Ghost of Christmas Past, and the question is, what's one piece of advice you wish your past self knew about writing, or one advice that you would give to fellow aspiring writers? I love this question, and if I could go back and give my past self one advice, I guess that would be just write. Don't be scared, don't overthink this, don't wait for inspiration to come, and definitely do not use writer's block as an excuse for your fear of failure or the fear that you can't do it or you're not good enough, because you have it in yourself. And yeah, I guess I'll just tell little Yoanna that she should continue writing, she shouldn't be afraid, because she got it in herself, and she should just continue writing because this is what she loves doing the most. And now I will stop talking about myself in the third person because this is getting weird. But yeah, I would also give this advice to anyone who wants to write. Just do it. Don't be afraid of failure. Don't let your perfectionism hold you back. Don't let your inner critic be too harsh on you, or don't let the imposter syndrome get you. Just sit down and write. The world needs to hear your story. The third one are elves, and the question is, Santa has his little helpers, and what resources have been the most helpful to you or most invaluable to your writing process? If you have been watching my videos for a while, you probably can guess what I'm going to say, because this is character profile sheets. Those have been a game changer for me, and I know I've been mentioning them in almost all of my writing videos because I swear by those. Like, if you haven't tried them yet, please do. Those are the game changer indeed. And another resource that has been very helpful for my writing journey are books like this one. This is 1000 Character Reactions from Head to Toe by Valerie Howard. And such books are very useful when you cannot think of some particular reaction, or you want to spice things up, or you want to get an inspiration, because this is really a great book. It has many great prompts for body language, so yeah, I highly recommend such books. Next one is Gingerbread Cookies, and the question is, what is your favorite holiday treat? What is your main character from your current story favorite holiday treat? Do I have a favorite holiday treat? Oh yeah, I do. I love those advent calendars, with chocolates for each day for the 24 days before Christmas that you eat in December. I hope you know what I mean. I love those. I've always loved those. And I also love chocolate Santa Claus, the chocolate Santa Clauses. I don't know why, it just makes the chocolate better. Yeah, I think those are my favorite treats. Or the ones I can think of now. And when it comes to my characters, I actually have 10 main characters in my current story. And although I do know their preferred meals, thanks to character profile sheets, I am not going to keep you here listening to all those. But in fact, there is a scene where two of my characters are making those Christmas gingerbread nutmeg cookies. Although it is set in spring, don't ask me why. There's a whole reason for them making Christmas cookies during spring. But yeah, and they don't have many of the ingredients. So this is this whole bizarre situation of them improvising the recipe a lot. And just a very fun scene to write, in my opinion. It was just, yeah, I had tons of fun with that. Next prompt is holiday traditions, and the question is, what is your favorite family tradition? What fictional characters would you like to share that tradition with? Again, it's difficult to choose only one holiday tradition, but I guess I would go for decorating the house and the Christmas tree with my family. I really like those moments because we play Christmas music, we dance around, laugh while we are decorating, and then we have either hot chocolate or this Christmas spice wine, you know, the mute wine, I think it's called. Yeah, it depends on the mood we are in. We would either have this or hot chocolate. And another tradition that I really love is that we actually exchange presents on midnight on the 24th, which technically is 25th already because it's like after midnight. But yeah, you get the idea. And what we do is usually the youngest in the family, which used to be me before my nephews took the position, gets the presents from under the tree and gives them to each of the members in the family. And it's just a lot of fun. It's very nice seeing other people's reactions as they open their presents. And especially now when my little nephews are the two elves giving the presents, it's just heartwarming and also really my favorite moments from the holidays. Yeah, if I could share this tradition with one character from a book, and this is not the book I'm writing, because I don't know with whom I would like to share this, but if it's from another book, I'll probably share it with Hermione. Don't ask me why, she's just the first one that popped into my head, but I love her and I think she would appreciate this tradition. The next prompt is the Star of Bethlehem, and the question is, what started your journey to write your first book? Has the journey turned out like you imagined? And where would you like to see it go in the future? Well, technically, my first book was one that I wrote in a small notebook when I was 6 as a present for my grandma. And I really own my love for reading and then my love for writing to her. So that was a very special book that I wrote. It was about a dog superhero. And I did the illustrations for it, which was just, yeah, I still keep this book and it's very special to me. And then the other book that I wrote was when I was 11, and it was about this very friendly troll and a little girl witch. I also love this book and I keep it. And I've lost it, but I found it last year, and I had so much fun reading this. But yeah, if we're talking about a serious first book, the first one that I wrote seriously was one that I wrote 3 years ago, and it's called Box of Matches. Well, what started the journey for that one was actually a very crucial moment for my writing journey. Well, what prompted me to write it was actually my boyfriend, because I've had the idea for the story for a long time, and I've been talking on and on about this book, but I haven't done anything about it. Like, I haven't started writing it because deep down I was scared that I didn't have it in me and that I wasn't good enough to create such a thing. And one day my boyfriend just straightforward told me that if I wanted to call myself a writer, I should start taking writing seriously. You know, if you want to be the noun, do the verb. And I know that this sounds very logical, but it really helped me. It really opened my eyes and just helped me deal with my perfectionism, my fear of failure, and this annoying imposter syndrome. And I'm so glad that he told me all this, because I've been taking writing a lot more seriously from that moment. And yeah, it just helped my journey, writing journey a lot. And I actually wrote a box of matches in another NaNoWriMo, and I proved myself that yes, I got it in myself. And I'm actually feeling rather optimistic about this book because I've gone through a few rounds of edits and I'm really loving this story. I'm loving my characters, and I'm feeling positive about going forward on my journey with this book towards publication, hopefully. The seventh prompt is the night before Christmas, and the question is, what's your favorite book to read during the holidays? Definitely I love rereading Harry Potter around Christmas time, but this year sadly I couldn't reread them because I was too busy reading stuff for my university. I had a philosophy essay that I had to do tons of reading for, and a literature one that I wrote about the strange case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde and about the picture of Dorian Gray. So I was busy rereading those and I couldn't reread Harry Potter, but I still read a few other Christmassy books that I really enjoyed. Next one is Christmas parties, and the question is, what's your best advice for juggling writing with the busy holiday season? I wish I had an advice for this. My go-to advice for juggling writing with any busy schedule would be make it a part of your to-do list and make it a priority. Make it such a task that you just cannot ignore it. And another thing that I found very useful is to wake up earlier so you can get this extra hour of writing while the whole house is still asleep. But, if you cannot do this, don't beat yourself up. This is the holidays. Give yourself a break and spend some quality time with your loved ones, and I promise you, your story won't run away. Next one is Polar Express, and the question is, what writing rituals do you use to transport yourself into the world of your book or mindset of your characters? I love this question, and I love Polar Express. But I would say I always light a candle or have my essential oil burner next to me when I'm writing, and I play some lo-fi mix or some other chill music in the background. I leave my phone aside so I can avoid distractions, and I just unplug myself from the real world and transport myself into my story. And last one is sugar and spice and everything nice. I love how this sounds. And the question, well, it's not exactly a question, but the prompt is, in spirit of spreading kindness and cheer, give a special shout out to someone who has been instrumental in your writing journey or someone who has really helped you along the way. Well, I'm really thankful to all my friends who are supporting me in my writing, who are always willing to read my stuff, even though sometimes I feel like I'm bothering them when I'm like, hey, you want to read this chapter? But they're always like, yeah, please let me read them. And it's just their enthusiasm and their endless support is really helping me. And I love how they believe in me, and this really motivates me to keep on going. Another special person that I would like to thank for my writing, for helping me be where I am right now, and for really helping me with my writing journey, is my lovely cousin, because she has always believed in me, and she is always so enthusiastic about the things I write, and just her support is so vital for me. And yeah, her enthusiasm is very contagious. I love when she reads something that I wrote, and I know that she's honest in the things she says, so I value her opinion a lot. And another very special person for my writing journey is actually my loving boyfriend, because I'm sure I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him. He really supports me in what I'm doing. He supports my dream. He believes in me and he believes in my dream even when I start doubting it, and he's always there to encourage me to just keep on going and not give up and work hard for what I want. And just really, this has been instrumental in my writing journey. So yeah, he's also a creator, but he makes music, incredible music by the way. So I will leave a link to his channel down below if you want to check him out. And I would also I would also leave links to two older tubers who have really inspired me to write, and those are Kate Cavanaugh and Jenna Moretti, so check them out as well. So that pretty much wraps up this tag, and I really hope you enjoyed watching, and if you did, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on my new videos. I had tons of fun filming that video, and if you would like to do, I am tagging you to do it. And please let me know down in the comments what are some people that have been instrumental and vital for your writing journey. Thank you once more for watching, and I really hope to see you all next time. Until then, have a smiley week. Bye!